coming. Okay, so as soon as I can get Aristide to help me get this thing on the screen, I don't know, he's going to do it, I'm sure. He knows what he's doing with it. So here's what's happening, okay? So the company is adjusting the fast start bonus system, okay, for new people. And so it's really, it's honestly in 12 years the best thing I've ever seen them announce. And I feel super, super excited that we are in a pilot. We're going to have it for about 6 months before everybody else gets it. And they're going to look at us and see how it's working, okay? So here's the basic gist of what's happening, okay? When somebody joins brand new in their first 30 days, that's called their fast start. And right now, they get 3 promotions, right? 1 by 1 gets them to senior rep and a $100 bonus. 3 by 3, 3 recruits, 3 sales, gets them to district leader, okay, and another $200 bonus. 5 by 5 gets them to division leader, no more bonuses. That's what it is as of a week ago. Everybody following that? Yeah. That has been a fantastic system, and it helps us, right, okay? The problem, only problem with that system is, what happens when you get a runner, Dave, who does 5 by 5 and still isn't licensed? A lot of times they what? Stop. They stop. Yep. Why? Because they want to wait to get licensed. There's no more in it for them out there. That's a bad idea. Their momentum is far more important than a little bit of money on the first sales, but virtually none of them feel that way.
Right.
Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so this is the current system, the current guidelines, okay? And so you know what we do with 1 by 1, 3 by 3, and 5 by 5, we cut those numbers in half for the first 30 days. So it's a lot less they have to do the first 30 days, and they get a little bit of money. Everybody following that? Here's the basic change that's happening. The company is putting goo gobs of money out there. By goo gobs, unlimited amount of money out there. Here's how it works. Every time your new person recruited December 4th or after, so this is not people who joined before, but this is anybody who joined December 4th or after, and that would be, at this point, anybody you recruit ever moving forward. Right? Everybody following that? Okay. Every single 1 by 1 recruit, 1,000 in training sales that person does, the company pays out a $200 cash bonus to them. Unlimited amount. Okay? So there's no stopping. Right? Do you understand that? If you're unlicensed, you just keep going and you keep banking $200, $200, $200, $200. It gets released to them upon getting a license. Everybody follow that? So they start right away. John starts today. Previously, it was John, you need to go 5 by 5. Your first 30 days, you're going to get to division, you get $300. And other people are going to do that, and that's going to go. Right? Does that make sense? Today it is a little bit different, okay? We're doing a couple of things with it. So you can see in the orientation pack, it's got the amount of money that would be, quote, banked. The company's paying it, and the moment you get a license, they're cutting you a check for all that money that's sitting there, okay? So you do your 1 by 1, you still go to senior rep, right? But now you have $200 instead of $100. Good or good? Mm-hmm. Fantastic. You go 3 by 3, now you have $600 instead of $300. Good or good? Good. Okay, fantastic. You go 5 by 5, you still go division, but now you got $1,000 cash sitting waiting for you, which is better than $300, which is what they had before. Do you understand that? Because of this kind of wide open sort of idea that they have going, we have decided that we're going to open all levels below RVP to field training. Okay? So the top 2 do not get any sort of break. A regional is still 12 by 12, but what happens, Dave, you get a guy who goes 5 by 5, he's not licensed yet, he can still keep earning money. Well, we want him to run at something. So he does 12 by 12, goes to regional. How much are you getting paid? $2,400 his first month in the business. That's better than $300. Yes or yes? It's $2,100 better than $300. In case you are missing that, right? Okay. They go to senior regional. That's 15 by 15,000. They got a check for how much money waiting for them? $3,000. Okay. So here's how we're doing the orientation. Okay. If you study the orientation video, how does this work?
What do you want?
Go back.
I want it to go up.
All right.
Yeah, to where it was before. So here's how it works right now. Right now in the orientation, what do? We explain the standing comp And then we explain that in your first 30 days, Dave, it's far easier to get your first promotions. Let me show you how that happens. And then you tie them down by saying, Jeremy, it's 5 by 5 to go division your first 30 days, or 10 by 10 after. It's half the work. Jeremy, would you rather do half the work or twice the work? Half the work, right? Okay. And you tie them down to field training. Now you can ask them, Will, how much money would you like to make your first 30 days in the business? Okay? Huh? And you can show them. You say, listen, you can make up to $3,000. How much money would you like to make your first 30 days? Okay, and they're going to give you a number, and now you can show them exactly how to do that and what's necessary. By the way, you're going to get these promotions along the way. All you got to do is get licensed. That money cuts to you. That's huge, right? Do you understand? A new person with a $3,000 check going to shut a lot of naysayers' mouths real quick, right? About, oh, I don't know about Primerica. They got $3 grand sitting there. Their first 30 days in the business guaranteed to them. Okay, does this make sense to you? Not only that, they're getting really well what? Trained. They're getting a lot of recruits to do what with? The same thing, okay? And stop and think about this. All you do, Paul, you recruit one guy, field train him to senior regional leader. What did you pre-qualify for this month? RVP. You get 2 guys do this in a month, you're doing $30,000 in production, Jeremy. I mean, you've doubled the numbers to get to RVP. You're making money hand over fist because this is unlicensed. So that's personal premium to the trainer. Do you understand? This is like, right? I'm like, where was this the first 12 years of my business? I'd be a lot bigger than I am right now if I could tell you how to get $3 grand your first month. And by the way, right, I write $15,000 in personal premium training you. I made 8 or 10 grand training you. Right? Does this make sense? This is a big dang deal. Let me teach you some of the nuances. They have 120 days to get licensed. It's a pass notice, not an appointment. Okay? As soon as they pass, the $200 a pop shuts off. Why? Because now they can make commissions. But their promotion also shuts off, right? So they get 3 by 3, they're getting to district. They're not going all the way up, right? Does that make sense? Everybody follow that, right? So nothing changes on 30 days, but if they exceed 30 days to pass the exam, no big deal. They'll still get the money as long as they pass within 120 days.
Is that 120 days after the 30 days?
120 days from the day they join.
So,
okay? Just like 30 days for the promotions is 30 days from the day they join. Any questions on that? Okay? There's also a little bit of safeguard here to guard against abuse. Okay? So if they do a COD, right, that obviously doesn't count in the numbers, doesn't count here. If they turn in an app and it gets declined right away with money, and we know it's bad, that doesn't count in their total. Right? Does that make sense? So they're writing a bunch of trash trying to get all this money and none of it's going. If it takes them 100 days to get licensed, by the end of that 100 days, Dave, we know some of that business is not good. Right. So it's got to be good business. Does that make sense? Everybody following that? Yeah. There's only 2 things you need to know about that exist, right? So that is live when? Right now, with every single person you're recruiting, this is the process you're taking them to. What's the $1 million question? Mina, how much money would you like to make your first 30 days?
$3,000.
Okay, $3,000. What do we need to do to get there? 15 recruits, 15,000 in sales, okay? So we need to make a pretty big list, right? And I'm gonna help you start doing that. And we need to start quickly. Okay? Everybody following that? Yeah. Pretty basic. Guys, this is a big, big deal. Right now, the most anybody can make without a license is what? $300.
So
$300.
This has to happen in 30 days from when we sign.
From when you sign somebody up, okay? They got 30 days to go make that happen.
IBA a couple weeks.
So you joined before December 4th. You are in the old program. Anybody you recruit today or tomorrow or next week is in this program. Okay, does that make sense? So your promotions work the same. There's just not a bunch of cash sitting there for
So
you.
get
There's a little
field trained
cash.
so you can train your people.
Absolutely. Yep. Get trained so you can recruit and train people. So this process works on IBAs dated when? December 4th or later. That makes sense?
Is the $200 only
After you get licensed.
30 days?
Okay, so that's a good question. So technically the answer is no. Watch this. What if it takes them 2 months to get licensed? And they're still doing recruits and sales in month 2. What's happening? No, they're still getting money. Yeah, it's in the bank.
every month.
No, you're gonna, technically, they could, if it took them 120 days to get licensed, and they just kept doing 1 by 1,000, they just keep piling up money. I mean, they could have $10,000 sitting here.
The promotion period.
The promotion period ends in 30 days, but they can keep writing afterwards and keep banking money, like an unlimited amount. Like literally, like if you got a guy really struggling to get his test and he wants to stop now, hey, keep going, right? Like there's more money sitting there. Just keep doing it, and whenever you pass, as long as you win 120 days, up to an unlimited amount of money, they'll have banked for you. Okay, so you don't want to talk to people about 120 days. Why? When do they start? Day 119. Right, okay, and they're going to lose their ability to get promotions. Promotions are not changing. 30 days, the only thing that's changing is we're going to let people go to regional or even senior regional leader. Why not? They get paid to do it. Why not let them run? Right, why not let them run? Everybody following that? Does anybody else have, meaning you have a question?
I do. So if they get licensed, so for example, like with Charity, so she's taking her exam. I just recruited her like a week ago. She's taking
After
her exam.
December 4th or before December 4th?
Nope, this is hers. It was,
So you're on this.
yep.
Okay.
So she's on it. She's taking her exam on Monday, so she'll be able to make money off of this.
That's right.
But so
If you pass Monday, you can keep getting promoted,
right, so she can keep getting
but
promoted.
the $200 stops, but it doesn't matter because now you're getting commissions,
Right.
which
And
will
then
probably be more than
more
$200.
than that, but she can
That's
still
right.
get promoted.
That's right.
Okay.
Promotions last for 30 days whether you're licensed or not.
Okay.
Okay? Bonuses will rack up until you get licensed for up to 120 days.
Licensed or appointed.
Licensed. Pass the test. Pass the test. Everybody have an understanding of what's happening here. Okay, so again, that got a little more convoluted. So one of the things we're masters at that we're very, very good at here is keeping it very, very simple. How long do people have to do this? 30 days. If they trip over 30 days, they're still not licensed, meaning listen, good news, you can keep going and we're gonna keep paying you. Okay? You are where you are for your level for your 30 days, but if it takes you another 30 days, hey bro, keep going. Let's go. You're getting $200 every time. Boom, boom, boom. Right, okay? So it's a good way to keep them running if it's taking longer to get licensed.
A lot of people might not have been on the call, so they might not have heard the answer, but if you recruit out of state, different issue.
If their networks, if we're not the managing leg because we are the pilot, that other team is not in the pilot. And so if you recruit somebody in Florida and you network them to somebody in Florida, they're not a part of this. You understand that? So you should try to keep them direct to you as long as you can. Because it would be good for them to be direct to you and not somebody in some other team somewhere. Okay?
Is there anything for licensed agents coming in?
No. Licensed agents are not eligible for this. You recruit somebody licensed, why not? Because they're already getting a commission. Yep. What'd you say? Yeah, exactly. So hey, yeah, if you're licensed and you're running this up, you're gonna make more than $3 grand going 15 by 15. This is for unlicensed to get moving.
Can they still get the promotions on
They can get promotions, they just can't make bonus money.
All the way up to
Sure,
senior regional?
why not? Let them run. They're already licensed, no different than it is now. Any questions? Any other questions? Okay, so what's the deal? They have 30 days. They can get promoted all the way up to senior regional. They've got guaranteed cash sitting there. When they get licensed. The license has to happen within
120 days.
They have to get promoted within
30 days.
That's it.
They don't have to get licensed, they have to pass their test.
They have to pass the test. Yeah. All right, guys, listen. This is a big deal. Big deal. If you're smart, you're gonna field train the heck out of people and teach them how to field train the heck out of people, and everybody's making money. Lots of money. Lots of money. Okay? Like I said, if I had this 12 years ago, game over. I had nothing. You got zero money for field training. Nothing. Right? And look at what I built out of that. Okay? You pay somebody $3 grand to go field training, they're gonna go field training, right? That's like more than an average person. You understand the average individual income right now is about $35,000. It's 59,000 household, but that takes in some households that don't have 2 people working. That is somebody's full-time wage. 30 days in the business, part-time, right? Guaranteed to them, Dave. That's the key. Guaranteed. All right, any other questions?
Real quick, Pruk. So I got another guy comes in first 30 days. He does 1 by 1.
Yep.
Right.
He did what? He went to senior rep, got $200.
Thanks, $200.
Yep.
Doesn't pass his test, right? Then the next month, the next 30 days, he does 3 by 3.
Then
Then they
he would go
bank
here.
$600.
Yep.
So now
you
you
would bank,
in
you
the
would bank it. Yeah, that's right. It's cumulative.
You make $600, but you'd be a senior rep.
Yep. So if he wasn't licensed, he did 1 by 1. How many does he get? $200. The next month he does 3 by 3. How much does he get? $600 for a total of $800. Every 1 by 1,000 is $200.
But he's senior rep.
He would not, he would not.
If
go to
in this case, what he's talking about is month 1 he does this. Month 2, it's another month.
No, month
Yeah,
one.
Month
you
one
gotta
he does
go to the
senior
one.
rep.
Month 1 he does this. He's senior rep.
Right.
Month 2, he qualifies fresh for a district. He's a district. Just like any other time. If you don't qualify for your promotion this month, next month is a new month. And so you would qualify next month based on whatever you did that month.
Technically, he's not the district.
That's right.
Because
You
he's
would
not
have
in
to
his-
do a 6 by 6.
Yes.
That's right. But he can, okay, yeah, you're right.
But if he
Yeah.
does 3 by 3, does he bank 600? No.
Yes.
But he's, to get up
Yep.
to division or
Yep.
district, he's got to
You
go
gotta do
6 by
6
6.
by 6. This easy up is for how long?
30 days.
Right. After 30 days, where are they? On the normal thing. So again, let me summarize because Dave's we're kind of crossing.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's a great question. Until they have a license, every 1 by 1,000 they do, they get how much money? It just keeps adding up. Okay. In the first 30 days, they're eligible for the easier promotions. If they go outside of 30 days, they now play on the normal promotion guidelines, like everybody else. But if they are unlicensed still, they can continue to bank the money. Okay? Everybody follow that? So I know you asked a complex question. The simple answer is, if you're not licensed, every 1 by 1 is $200, no limit. Okay? You get outside of 30 days, you play on the normal promotion grid. So 30 days easy promotion grid. Outside of 30 days, you still get promoted, but you're playing on the normal promotion grid. You still can keep banking money. Okay? Any other questions? Going once, going twice. Listen, I appreciate some of you are brand new. You're like, I don't know what we're talking about here. Go get people in sales and you're going to make a lot of money. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Any questions?
Everybody say thank you, Pruk.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Let's go get them. Let's go get them. Good.
You good at that? What do we